like to spread things around as best they can.
You're right about that. It's a diverse unit, and they like to run their offense by what they call game plan, meaning each and every week they study the opponent, they probe its weaknesses, and they move the ball around that way. They emphasize who's going to get it based on what they think they'll accomplish in that game. Other teams, they're a system team. They're going to run what they run no matter what. I like this style of offense. It suits them well. Last week,
he was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback.
First carry for James Conner. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. The numbers there for Conner in last week's game. 19 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far, one thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Delivers on the crosser to McBride. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10.
We always hear from Coach in that way. Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. Tight end, they can do their damage a different way. Break a few tackles and really scatter some people, can't they?
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 32-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket. I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
At least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started, you aim the speed of the game, and sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Over the middle, complete. That's Conner. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal. Murray now to throw. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Cards will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team.
The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each.
With their next drive and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you know, there's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye.
To throw, it's Murray. He'll get this to Connor underneath. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And again, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. McCormick. Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
So we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Back to throw. McCormick. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Credit for that sack goes to Cameron Thomas. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for
the 1st and 10 as they take over. Murray now on 1st down. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's brought down at the 30. They run behind center with Connor. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Typically, we think
3rd down. Got a man. It's McBride complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Murray now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Murray. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Buried behind the line by his... Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. They just got
the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Murray going to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. 35 yards. And the Cardinals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free. And back into this football game. They go with Lane, trying to power it in. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
After a play like that, it should be congratulated.
Here's 2nd and goal. again. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. It's the fullback. His second rushing touch. He did then. Do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, pass, pass. Finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown. Right? A long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down.
Here's Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Connor. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have...
Here's Murray from midfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
It's a natural space between the defenders and the receiver, able to get it to him quickly and let him get upfield.
Got his open man, it's Carr. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Many different ways to create space on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face the entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. McCann's kick up and good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17.
Inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown. This is played offensively. They've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
To throw is Murray. Going deep here for Watkins. And this is caught inside the 5.
Wow. Look at the speed on Watkins.
Watkins as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score.
But he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
Go.
A handoff to Barkley. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out.
Let's run. Looking to throw. McCormick. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Giants have got like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went again.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Murray giving to Connor on the option. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 47 yards on the ground for him so far.
Now eligible after an excellent carry on 2nd down.
He's going to look deep for more. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants will take over here as they get a yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Kenneth Murray, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
My man, it's been a rough one up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Back out there now on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, McCormick. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back.
This is taken at the 18. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They were victorious over the Chargers last week, and now they work with a lead again here as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. An option handoff given to Connor. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Throwing now is Murray. Over the middle, complete. That's Connor. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner taking it in from 11 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Again to the fullback. This is Lang. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Now we've got a giant player here, slow to get up after that last play. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. So how about that for an answer? They get the time. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really
has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage...
To throw again on second down. Murray pass to the right, and he's got McBride. 7 yards there and a first down. From the gun, Murray goes right back to McBride. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second in a couple. Here's Conner on the read option. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 75 yards rushing now for Conner and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, picking up good yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Conner. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Well, hang on now. 2. Conner up the middle. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Murray now to throw. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Here's Murray. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his foot, falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. McCann's kick is good, and that will add 3 more to their lead. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results. Downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 91 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of ball. Keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
First down, Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that. I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Murray now. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On the handoff, Connor, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And now right out, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Back to throw, Murray. Got a man, it's McBride complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll... They run behind center with Connor. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and 5th touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll run here with Connor. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals add on to their 4th quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2. As he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So
the incomplete pass. Here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Ready? Throwing again, McCormick. And that is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletes
as we're clicking. Charles, defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the